The next example is a variation, but what we're going to do is do the deletion 4 times, and this will test the replay number rollover. So we're going to see the configuration read, acknowledge, completion with data, acknowledge. We're going to delete that once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, which will cause the link to go to recovery. And we'll see that in the example. The completion with data will then be sent after the recovery and be acknowledged, and the transaction is complete. The only thing we're going to change in this case is to change the delete count from 1 to 4, and we'll see that live in a second here. So we'll see the 4 acknowledges being deleted, the link transitions to recovery. So this is going to test another mechanism of the data link layer, that after a certain number of times the link will actually go to the recovery state. So all I'm going to do here is a really simple change from this test, is to go to the recording rules, to the same setup as before, but instead of deleting 1 time, I'm going to delete 4 times. And you're going to see this is going to give you a completely different type of jam action. So I'm going to start jamming and recording, and then I'm going to run my same exercise script. And then the analyzer uploads. I'm going to hide. Now what we see is the configuration read goes through, it gets acknowledged, the completion comes through, we delete the acknowledge, the completion comes through again, we delete the acknowledge, the completion comes through again, we delete the acknowledge, completion comes through again, we delete the acknowledge, and then the link goes to the recovery state. Then after the link goes through the recovery state, the completion is replayed again, and it's acknowledged this time. So we can see that in each case here, this is TLP sequence number 5, TLP sequence number 5, 5, 5. So we can see that this is a replay of the same completion. And this is testing a different mechanism simply by changing the number of times the jam actually happens. What I can also do is I can look in the jam log, which will give me a list of the 4 times and the timestamps of where the jam actually happened. So this may be useful if you have a large trace with lots of traffic and you want to navigate to where the jam actually happens.